Robert.
And I'm Vanessa.
And we are late to the party, and it is video 3 of
Spectacular 3.
And this one feels like a continuation from the live event that we attended last for Collider Video, and it was the battle between Mara Knopic and Jason Justice Inman. And Mara, the Brown Dwarf star, ended up walking away as the new champion.
Yeah, that was a really shining moment, and I was so happy to be there to see her win the belt. At the same time, sad that Justice Inman did not have the belt anymore, because it was for us. It was either way who could win. Like if Jason kept it, then cool. If Mara got it, then it was just a win-win on either side. But yeah, I'm really excited to see. And then of course, Corruption decided to put their little paws in the game, and Mike was like, you know what, I'm gonna fight you at Spectacular. So here we are for that match.
And I really think that storyline wise for Corruption, it would be better for the Corruption story if Mike were to walk away the victor. Now I would be saying it differently had he and Chance ended up making it to the end. Whether they won or lost in the end, it didn't matter. But here and now, I feel like any remnants of that Corruption storyline will only be, I guess, at its fullest if he ends up winning the Inner Geekdom title. Otherwise, it was all for naught, because Ken ended up losing. The Kalinowski and Chance didn't end up making it through the tournament, and this is like the last ditch effort for Corruption to still hold some steam. They lost Paulie G to Christian, so this is it. Like, this is it for Corruption. This is the last ditch effort.
That's very true. So story-wise, you kind of want Mike to win, but my heart says I want Mara to defend that belt. I want that Brown Dwarf star to defend the belt, because she did phenomenal at the live event. So I'm looking forward to that match. And then of course we've got the cream of the crop, the top of the top. Going, we have Ethan, Big Time Irwin, Big Time going up against John Roca. I mean, John Roca has been wanting that belt forever. He finally got the belt back. He's had it before, and he finally got the belt back. But I'm looking forward to this one. Hashtag who you got, because
I got John Roca, as I kind of let it out in the last video too, where I feel like it's going to be Roca, because Roca needs to defend it. That's one thing that he hasn't done, is win and defend. He needs to win it and defend it, and go back and fight Dan Murrell, because these are checking boxes off. He has beat Dan Murrell before, so I want to see that once again, although I think it'd be serendipitous if Dan beat him for the belt back. It's just full circle type of mentality.
Yeah.
But I feel like it needs to be Roca this time, and Big Time will definitely get more chances. He ain't going nowhere. He is one of the best, so yeah, but I just feel like this ain't his time right now.
See, for me, I could go either way. If John Roca wins or defends the belt, then that's awesome. He finally is able to defend the belt. Like you said, he's taken the belt, but he hasn't been able to defend the belt. So if he's able to defend the belt now, then fantastic. And then of course him going up against Dan Murrell would be an awesome show to see at the live event as well. However, if Ethan Irwin wins that bout, I mean, we've seen him firsthand. He is somebody not to sleep on.
Yeah,
he's fantastic. I mean, I don't know where he stores all of that information in his head, because, man, he pulls it, and he does such a good job, and he's so calm and cool and collected. He's like, hey, whatever, man. Like, I'm gonna go in and play this game. So, and that's kind of the same way that Dan Murrell kind of approaches it as well, like they said before. So just to kind of go in there and see him play Ethan Irwin go up against Dan Murrell would actually be a fun match to watch as well.
It'd be two beautiful minds battling it out for the freaking championship. But we have to get through this one first. So we are going to start video 3 of Schmoedown Spectacular 3 now.
A long day.
PJ and Sarah!
Yeah, Schmoedown Spectacular 3 is the longest match ever.
5 matches.
6.
6.
Well, I mean, I don't know. That Finstock match, the championship bowl, I don't know if that counts as a match.
Speaking.
What are you doing?
I'm looking for my mask. Okay?
Why would it be in here?
Because I'm leaving no stone unturned. Okay? I don't know who took it. Now, you saw what happened in those matches today. I need my mask.
Man, get out of the car.
It's not here.
It's not here. No.
Does it look like it's here?
Oh, I checked.
Why would we take your mask?
Box and stuff. Well, I had your keys to your car earlier, so I so can you grab me a symbol here? No, get out! Come on. Get out of the car, Finstock. We've done this before. No, you spoke out. I'll get you guys in. Don't worry. We'll pass the whole one. I didn't steal Cal. Kalinowski stole Cal. Cal, Kalinowski, same thing. Come on, let's go.
All right, let's go.
So glad that they had PJ and Sarah part of it.
Yeah, I'm really, really glad that, Patrick and Sarah got to be a part of one.
They're at every freaking event.
Yes, and
Every
finally
match.
they got to be part of a skit. It was awesome. And even better that Tom Dagnita was there.
And everyone goes and parties at PJ and Sarah, so they probably took Tom home to party.
Yeah.
Moving to Schmoedown, the Schmoedown Spectacular. It's video 3, it's the last video, and these 2 matches could be main events all on their own anywhere. And we've got them here in this video. Mark, what's going on?
Christian, my nickname is Sco there and his baby carrots. This is the season of giving, and boy, the Schmoedown is the gift that just keeps on.
Once again, the map
giving out
changes.
gifts all
Hey, we're
around
going to
the movie
be in
trivia
Phoenix and
galaxy because
Scottsdale with
both
Mark
matches are
and
the best. They were
we've got
fantastic.
Makuga
Also,
and Ken
behind the
Knapsack all
scenes
going.
here
It's
as
going to be a
well
hell of a
as
show
on the desk.
Yeah.
And you know,
in
we're just
February
kind of
1st, I
witnesses
believe.
to all this chaos and what
We're
we
going
have
to
for
the
the
late
kids
show.
in this video 3.
Yeah, we'll
the
get
final
more
2
information
matches
as we get
of the Schmoedown
closer.
Spectacular Part 3. Oh my gosh, we're going to see who's going to New York, but before we get to that, we are going to see who the new or the reigning, continuing Inner Geekdom champion is going to be.
Well, and if you watched right before this happened, Mike Kalinowski's reign is done. It's over. The stuff that he's been trying to do this
Thank
season,
you.
you're welcome. It's coming to an end. Look, he also... Maybe he got a little too out of control, and that's partially on me.
Yeah.
But the thing
Yeah.
is, one of those things that he did was give himself a title shot. Now, what also needs to be said is that Mike Kalinowski earned his way in the tournament that he created, but
Sure.
he made his way through that tournament, and he looked dominant doing it. He
Love
also put Mara Kanopik in the tournament, and that was a crucial error because she was phenomenal. She
Yep.
is amazing, hence her nickname. She won 4 matches, and in that 4th match, it was against Mike Kalinowski. They went back and forth, and Mara Kanopik took the victory, won the tournament, and beat Mike Kalinowski. She went on to beat Jason Inman at the live event for the championship, and that's when Mike Kalinowski snapped. He crashed the live event, and
It is a
he
pretty
started to
heavy
use his power
belt.
right from saying, doing good things
Yeah,
and
they are
helping execute the
quite
plan in regards to Anarchy
boisterous.
and the tournament. But when he started giving himself
That's
title
loud.
shots,
I don't
Ken
know.
Knapp
They're
title
heavy.
shots, enough is enough. So I told him today, because I don't think it's fair that he gave himself this title.
No, it's not.
But the thing is, if he happens to win today, there's an immediate rematch, and Mara Kanopik will play in New York as well against Mike Kalinowski. However, if Mara Kanopik
What?
retains, then we'll have a completely different card, and it is time for
Okay.
these two to go head-to-head. I'm very excited about it.
Yeah, you see that, Thad? You see that, Kalinowski? That's the commissioner. Nay, that's a chairman right there. The chairman of the board.
So 3
Frank Sinatra,
matches?
I'm Dean Martin, Mike
Yeah.
Kalinowski, maybe Peter Lowry at best. But we're here not to talk about some of the great from the Rat Pack era. We're here to talk about Inner Geekdom stuff. I don't know that there's 2 people on Earth. Maybe I think of a few off the top of my head that know it better than Mike Kalinowski, and certainly none so far this year better than Mark Knopf.
Right. So we are going to hear from both our competitors. Here we go.
I mean, what better place to do this than at a place that is synonymous with being amazing? So, it's going to be a fun ride. I would be optimistic and say that I know a trivia or 2. And, you know, this isn't Mike's game anymore. This is my game. So, if it's going to have to happen, I'm going to play by the rules. But this is done and over. Corruption is finished in Inner Geekdom.
Hello, Sheep.
Back.
Oh
You're
my
on
gosh.
next. Spectacular. Going for the Inner Geekdom Championship belt from the beginning where I should have been going. You know what? People are saying, you know, I gotta put this out there. Mara deserves that belt that she's holding right now. She did what I told her to do. I gave her the shot, and she took it. I'm so proud of her. I could not be more proud of what Mara has done in this league. And you know what? She beat me. Fair and square. 5 rounds. I beat her 4 of those rounds to the 5th round, and she did what she did. She beat me. She has my respect.
It's been a meteoric rise for this brown dwarf star, so to speak. TM, by the way, that's coming. And, I would like to think that going 5-0 undefeated will certainly put me in the Schmoedown leagues of history, but having the first female singles champion defend the title successfully and be 6-0 undefeated in the season, going into the next year, just thinking let's just see the next new person. Who's it going to be? I want to see the next me. I think that's a great place to end my year. It's like a late Hanukkah gift.
Let's talk about respect for a minute. Something you sheep have still not given me. But you're gonna give it to me.
I've given it.
Take that belt. I'm gonna take this match from Mara. She's
I'll
done
go
great
for
so far.
Kalinowski.
That belt is with her. Pretty soon.
Mara.
It's gonna be right here on my shoulder.
Hey Mike, what's up? I got plenty of sleep last night. I'm well hydrated. I've eaten calories, and I think that this is going to be a fun match. Please
Gotta
don't be
get those
surprised
carbs
if
in there.
I show talent.
Carbs out of the
Please don't be
enemy,
surprised if
yeah.
you cry tears. It's going to be super fun.
What? I don't want to talk about Paulie. I'm not going to talk about Paulie G. What? No, we're not talking about Paulie G. You want to know about Paulie G? You think he's pulling the strings? I'm not talking about Paulie G. You want to know who's pulling strings? I'm still pulling strings, and you guys are going to see when that championship belt's on this shoulder. Paulie G.
Should call him Mike the Bird Kalinowski.
He is mad. He's blaming the
'Cause
fans. He's blaming me. He's blaming everybody.
bird.
And we know he's
Like,
not going to get a nice reaction from the fans.
Beam.
You know,
Beam.
when he comes out here today, but he doesn't care anymore. He just wants that championship. The question is it going to be like Gollum for him? Is it going to be his downfall, or is he going to be able to focus? But the other
I
question.
hope he's got more clothes.
The other question is Mara Kanopik, who is 5-0. That is a big feat all in itself. To go 6-0 with a title defense is something that we've never seen before, and it's a lot to ask of one player. So we're going to see what's going to happen here, and this is a big stage for the two of them. Ready to look at it. Here are some of the notable accomplishments from both. Mike Kalinowski had 2 knockouts in the Inner Geekdom tournament. He had victories over Lavick and Donica. He created the tournament. Mara has victories over Cushing, Kalinowski, and Jason Inman. She's the first rookie to go 5-0 and win the title, and she is the Inner Geekdom tournament winner. So with that being said, how about you?
Oh yeah, I could do this literally all day.
Ladies
You
and
have
gentlemen,
been.
It's time for the movie
Trivia
Schmoedown.
5 rounds for
And then afterwards, they're all going to Barney's, maybe.
Championship of the world.
Did we go to Barney's after? We did. That was a late night
Yep.
last year.
The challenger, representing Corruption, with a record 3 wins, 3 defeats, and
Mike
2
always has a
knockouts.
whole new freaking song every
He's the
time.
2018
It was the Mission Impossible one for a
Geekdom
while.
Tournament
Yeah.
finalist,
It's
Mike
to be
the Killer
Imagine Dragons.
Kalinowski.
That one. Oh shit, he's back to the killer!
Snap the killer.
Look at that.
Line them up and shoot them all
He's
down.
looking right at you. You're waving at him.
Hey man, I'm just, you know.
Oh, there's the puppetry.
I'm just thinking, why are you worried about me? Why are you worried about me? Just focus on your match.
I would like to point out to Mike Kalinowski, I in fact am taking time out from the Chuckle Hut to be here today.
He's still worried about me when he should be worried about the person he's going to
I'm literally missing pay from the Chuckle Hut because I'm here right now. That's fine.
And his opponent,
His face.
It's probably like 6 p.m. for them already at that
5
point.
wins, no defeats, and 2 knockouts. She is the 2018 Inner Geekdom Tournament winner. And the reigning
Through an asteroid till the princess is annoyed.
That's the only song I can think of now when I hear this song.
It is definitely an earwig.
Yeah.
Sticks with you. Yes!
Loving the unicorn.
Like, where'd she go? She vanished.
I appreciate that.
She had to get around.
Showing the champion respect.
That's right. He's gonna place the belt up there.
It's like action figures when you try and get them to stand up.
It's going to
As
win.
heavy as the belt
They
is,
just
It's
keep
very
falling
true, and
over.
you're just like,
may feel like it is
And you get that
going
sweet
about
spot.
around.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Yeah.
We know it's there.
Yeah, it's there.
It's there. All right, so Mike Kalinowski, the challenger, Mara Kanopik, the champion. 5 rounds for the Inner Geekdom Championship of the World, and we are going to start getting into the rules of the said match. Mark, how's it going?
That's a bummer because I really like that Indiana Jones
I do.
music, but we do have a match to play, and it is
Copyright.
5 rounds long. In round 1,
All right, with that said, the champion, are you ready?
I've been ready since 19 always.
the challenger.
It's not that long ago.
19 always.
Then let's
let's get
Ready to Schmoedown! I love that he's rocking the suit again.
Here we go.
That's when I fell in love with him. Free for all. Didn't even last that long.
Marvel.
Doesn't
Who
matter.
plays the villainous Carlton Drake in Venom?
Do you have any of the comic books?
Either in the garage.
I've still got some of my Venom issues.
4. You have issues. 3.
The vodka's getting to me.
I thought we were having
I forgot his name.
Pens
Rogue One.
down. Mark.
Riz Ahmed.
Spelling error, but Riz Ahmed.
That one.
I know, spelling error. I forgot the H too.
I think for future reference, why it's
Phonetic. Ahmed.
We move on to the place where nerds go to honeymoon, Middle Earth.
No.
And the
Some.
question is, in the Two Towers, what does Gollum warn Frodo and Sam not to follow in the Dead Marshes? I mean, I saw this in the theater. It was
5,
good.
4,
And
3, 2. You
I
just
don't
talking
know
to yourself.
trivia.
1 point.
The lights?
Mike Kalinowski.
The stone path?
It's incorrect, Mara.
The lights.
That's correct. Mark
There you go.
is up by 1. 2-1.
Gollum is hard.
Is that when he falls in the water?
Question
Yep.
3. Star Trek. In what film are Lieutenant Commander Geordi LaForge's eyes briefly healed so that he doesn't need to wear his ocular implants?
What?
The guy from Reading Rainbow.
5,
Right.
4,
I only wanted a picture.
2, 1. Pens down.
I didn't
and
want to
Mark.
meet LeVar
Star
Burton.
Trek Insurrection.
Yes, it is.
Damn it.
I didn't get it. Star Trek Generations.
Wow, all right.
That's my last first contact. Yeah, see, I'm not very good with the Star Trek.
I'm not good with
Wars.
geekdom and
Alex
alcohol.
Damon has left the building. And
No,
your
he
question
hasn't.
is, what is the name of the Rebel Alliance base on Hoth featured in the opening of The Empire Strikes Back? Your favorite movie.
Dang it!
It's a
What's
great
the
movie.
name of the base? I
This
know
is a great
it's
movie.
something one,
I think.
No.
isn't it?
2,
New Hope's pretty good.
1.
Dang
Mike
it.
Kalinowski.
Echo Base?
It is.
Echo
I did
base.
not have
Did
that.
not have it, so Mike gets a point.
See,
back.
okay, in my head I was thinking Ecto 1,
Next question.
Yeah, I get it.
Harry
I could
Potter.
see
and
that.
so I was like one base,
What class
but I guess it was
does
Echo.
Professor Sybil Trelawney teach at Hogwarts?
Dang it!
Like a
Oh
close.
god,
I love how you
Oh
get the
man.
name pronounced.
Hold
I
on.
was waiting for Rachel or Emma.
I am sucking right now. Oh my gosh. Repeat the question.
2, 1. Mara.
Divination.
Damn it!
Mike.
Divination.
Got it. Okay.
There you go.
Dang it!
Count
He
out
took it from me.
some early struggles.
so
Your
sad
next question
now.
comes from the world of DC.
That's from reading the books. That's why.
In Superman 3, who plays the villainous multimillionaire Ross Webster?
Oh man, I don't remember. Basketball guy.
Yes. I miss.
I don't
the
remember
sitcom
either.
Webster.
I don't know his
If I
name.
give you Webster or who's the boss? Which one?
5.
Chicken poo?
4, 3.
Feed.
Stroke 2,
Chicken feed.
1.
I don't know his
Hands
name.
down,
I'll say
please.
it's Robert
And
something.
Mike.
Is it Robert Vaughn?
It is.
I didn't have it.
Wow.
Damn it.
Okay.
You were close.
Here we go.
All right. MCU.
I knew it.
MCU. In the MCU, what is the name of the device that Tony has a miniature version of implanted in his chest and a massive version of powering Stark Tower in NYC?
That MCU is still going strong. How is it they can release a new movie like every 3 months?
3,
And they all make money.
2, I can count. 1. Pens
Arc
down.
reactor?
Please. And Mark.
Arc reactor.
Yes. Mike.
Arc reactor.
I put an H in mine.
That works.
All right. 5,
Arc.
5.
3 questions left.
Three
Three
questions
questions
left.
left. Excuse me.
What do I got,
And,
2?
yeah, you were saying what about counting? Mixed bag.
Well, I'm good at it.
Mixed bag, and I'm going to reach deep into the bag and pull out a question. Back to the Future. In Back to the Future, Doc Brown came up with the idea for the flux capacitor after falling off of what? Talk about next season. Is there like a Back to the Future thing that I could do?
After that, I drew this.
Well, they played one already. 2, 1. Pens down, please.
Toilet.
And
I
Mike
think I
Kalinowski.
spelled toilet wrong.
Incorrect.
Toilet.
That's correct.
Oh, I forgot the E.
Hanging a clock.
Hanging a clock.
Toilet. Toilet.
Too lit.
I'm gonna give it to myself.
Or whatever
I would.
it's called.
It's the DCEU, Christian.
Fine. Which DCEU film has the tagline, Accomplish Wonder?
I'm going to ask a really dumb question.
Yes.
DC.
Yeah.
District Comics?
This is kind of.
It's
A low-hanging fruit?
It's not gonna be if it's
I
not.
know.
It's a rope-a-dope.
It could be a rope-a-dope, but I'm gonna say it anyways.
Man of Steel?
It is.
I know.
Yeah.
I know it. Yeah.
Wonder Woman.
I put Wonder Woman
Yeah.
too.
That's a tough one.
That's too easy.
Yeah.
That one will trip you up, yeah.
It's kind of a
7-5. 7-5.
7-5,
tagline
and
for
Mark
Man of Steel.
Kanopic currently enjoying a 2-point cushion over Mike Kalinowski as we get to the last question in round number 1, and it's a Patreon question. The following question
S stands for hope.
just from loyal movie trivia Schmoedown patron member.
Yeah, but that would have
Andy
been way
Schick,
low.
everybody.
Free
Andy
too.
Schick. I
Right.
shaved using a Schick razor. Thanks for the razors and thanks for the love, Andy. Andy supporting our show. You can too. Check out the movie trivia Schmoedown Patreon today. His category that he wanted in this Inner Geekdom Championship match, heroes and villains. One of each is currently represented on the desk. The question is, in Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, after Walter Donovan poorly chose a chalice, deeming it the cup of the King of Kings, Indy surmised the Grail would be the cup of what?
I don't remember.
The cup of a what?
A cup of a poor man.
I like Andy.
5, 4, 3,
Will you
2.
repeat the question?
Certainly. In Indiana
What is
Jones
it?
and the
Cup of
Last
what?
Crusade,
Carpenter?
after Walter Donovan poorly chose
Cup of a
the
carpenter.
chalice, deeming it the cup of the King
going
of
my poor
Kings,
man.
Indy surmised the Grail would be the cup of a what?
5, 4, 3.
I like how as soon as he drinks it, the knight is like, "You've
Down,
chosen
please,
wisely,"
Mike.
right away.
Carpenter.
Yes, it is. Mara.
I don't think you can give it to me. I put Carpenter, and I was going to line that out. I don't think you can give it
Yeah,
to
can't take Carpenter and Popper on there
Yeah,
together. So
that's
unfortunately, it's not going to go Mark Kanopic's way for that question, but she still gets a 1-point advantage.
She should have been
over
quick on the draw and just been like,
Kalinowski.
"Mwah," wiped it away as she turned.
Kalinowski, he really stumbled early out of the gate. And most competitors, when they're going up against somebody who's 5-0, like Mark Kanopic is, that might have been the match. But Kalinowski
'Cause Carpenter
showing a
technically
lot of
was
backbone
first.
Here, got to give him credit
Yeah.
for that.
Absolutely. It was a good fight. He was down, but now it's only a 1-point lead by the champion as we get to round number 2. How's
I got
round
4.
number 2, Mark?
I
How's it
got
work?
5,
It's a
4,
wheel
2.
round. And what do you feel like?
I think they
Bob?
should name that Harry Potter world the Wizarding World.
Yeah, the slice.
Yeah, the
There
slice.
he goes.
Mara has 2 JTEs left.
Because I'm sure that they have questions from Fantastic
He's
Beasts
looking
as
at
well.
the wheel and say this about Mike Kalinowski, you know. People give him a hard time. I've given him a hard time. The guy looks good in a suit.
He does.
You know?
This is vintage, Mike. This is what he debuted in the league with. Was this the
Yep.
song,
Yep.
the look, everything? He's kind of gone back to basics.
I would call it Return of the Jedi, Mike.
What's he looking at? What's he looking at here?
Oh,
It could be
oh,
Marvel
it could
movies,
be.
Star
Oh.
Wars. Speaking of Jedi,
Star Wars.
he's going to spin away.
I think, yeah.
I've had quite a bit of Star Wars for today.
All right.
All right. He spun away from Star Wars, Christian. which
But I
is
would have
pretty
gone
much
with
a
more
spit in the
general
face
Star
of you and
Wars.
I understand. It's funny. It's how I first met Mike Kalinowski.
He was spinning away from Star Wars?
He was spinning away, running away from me. Him and his friend Nate Bigelow were going to watch The Phantom Menace back in Tallahassee, Florida.
Tallahassee,
Florida
Florida.
kids.
Is that still a thing?
Kind of.
He's good at that, though.
Yeah.
He's been training.
Middle Earth. All right, Middle Earth it is. Mike is going to get 5 questions from
Good luck,
Middle Earth.
everybody.
Yeah.
5 questions. All right, Mike. First introduced in The Two Towers, who plays the character of Eowyn?
Tom, what's his name?
Lee Pace?
No, the other one.
Viggo Mortensen?
That's correct.
No,
All right.
I couldn't remember.
I just start saying
Taking the
names.
Question 2. In the Hobbit films, what is the name of the hedgehog that Radagast finds dying and magics back to health?
I know the Doctor.
Sebastian.
That's correct.
I know the Doctor is Radagast.
Sylvester McCoy.
There's a
Yeah.
hedgehog
Sylvester
Radagast?
McCoy.
I call them Sonic.
Not counting the prologue, the events that transpire in the Lord of the Rings trilogy happen in what age of Middle Earth?
7,
The
6.
third age.
That's correct. All right, 2 more questions. In the Hobbit trilogy, how are Fili and Kili related to Thorin?
They're cousins?
Cousins.
They are his cousins.
It's incorrect.
They're his nephew.
That's correct.
Oh, wow.
What
Okay.
a steal that is. Mike
It's a good nephew. She needed that steal.
Yep.
Could be winner break here.
All right,
Yep.
last question. Last question. Shadowfax, the Lord of all horses in Middle-earth, belongs to what breed?
Horror?
Horror?
5.
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Felaroth, B, Miraz, C, Rohirrim, D, Hurry?
Did they say this in the movie?
I don't remember.
5,
I think they did.
4.
Yeah.
3, 2. B is correct.
Good job.
All right.
Yeah.
Still, that 2 is a hard hit.
Questions in. It is 13-9, 4-point lead over the champion here. Mara Kanopic is going to spin the wheel.
Man,
now.
we need to watch the
Check
Hobbit
how it
movies
goes
again,
to
though, too,
see
because we haven't
what
watched
can
it
she
since
pull
they
off.
came
She got
out.
steal here.
It's
and
not
you
even
gotta think the
a
mindset
watch it,
for
it's
Lauren now
retain
is
it.
just whatever
Yeah.
you do, whatever you spin, don't let
I really like the
Kyle
first one.
steal and get any momentum from you.
Well, she did that. She did just that. She stole it right away.
Which is saying a lot
Perhaps
because
it
it
was
was really
rolled
like Lord
in
Ones.
that category. Very
He's doing
impressive
good.
early in round number 2 for Mike.
He answered that question a little confidently. I wonder if he took some time, if he would have gotten it, or maybe not.
So round and round the wheel goes for the brown dwarf star, dwarf brown star.
Yep. Brown horse.
Is it going to be Marvel? Is it going to be Star Wars this time?
It is Star Wars.
Star Wars
Is
again,
she also
huh?
going to spit
I
right
think,
in
yeah, I
her
was going to
face?
say, I think
She
she's going to
is.
spin again.
Nobody wants Star Wars.
Well, Echo Base didn't work out for her.
Alex Davis stomping his feet.
Still Star Wars questions left in the can after Alex and Ken.
All right, it's like she doesn't
Yeah,
have a
but
weakness.
they're starting to be deep
And
cuts,
you
too.
want us to just go around.
Throw
You
some
wonder
Back
if
to
mixed
the
bag might
Future
trip up
on there,
simply
yep.
because you're not sure what's coming.
We're going to find out.
Is it going to be a who said it, a quotable?
Who said it?
Who said it?
All right, who said it is? Gasp from the crowd.
All right, Mara. As you might infer
This is so
from
hard.
the title or the playful tone
Unless
of
it's
the
like
wheel slice, who said
Stand
it?
out.
And ask you about some
Yeah.
quote stuff. Your question is, first out of 5, what DCEU character said, "I can save today, you can save the world"?
Batman.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Will you repeat the question?
What DCEU character said, "I can save today, you can save the world"?
Steve
Chris
Trevor.
Pine.
2 points.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was Chris
yeah.
Pine.
I was
Hearing
like,
it again, it's
yeah.
Chris Pine saying it to Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
Mike, and she's got
Steve
4 questions
Travers.
left in her round 2 slate. Your next question, Mara. What wizard said, "True courage is about knowing not when to take a life, but when to spare one"?
Gandalf.
That is correct.
Ooh, Wizard, I would have totally went Harry Potter with it.
He's a wizard, too.
I know, I forgot.
Your next question.
It's not my go-to.
Who said, "Bounty hunters, we don't need
their Admiral
their
Piet.
scum"?
Just say Piet, though, because I don't remember what he was at that point.
5,
Piet.
4, 3.
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Admiral Piet, B, General Veers, C, Emperor Palpatine, or D,
Piet.
General Moti?
5, 4, 3.
B.
That is incorrect, Mike Kalinowski. Your multiple choice options. Is it A, Admiral Piet, B, General Veers, C, Emperor Palpatine, or D, General
Bounty
Moti?
Hunters. We don't need this scum.
It is A.
Nice.
Kalinowski sneaks ahead again by 1. We talked about how important this
I'd have
duel
gotten
was
2 points
in
on that
Mike's round, in round number 2, and now Mark Kanopic
Yes.
suffers a similar fate.
I did well.
Your question for
For
2 points,
once.
you get it right off the bat. Who said, "Do you know the Klingon proverb that tells us revenge is a dish that is best served cold? It is very cold in space."
Bones? I have no idea.
I would say Bones McCoy.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's the
3,
newer Star Trek.
2.
Multiple
One.
choice.
Is it A, Khan, B,
Or
Sagan,
none.
C, Nero,
I'm gonna say
or D,
Khan.
Krug?
It's not Nero.
A. Con?
A.
It is A.
Good job. See, I would have gone with Bones, too.
Yeah.
Tied, and Mara has
This
one
is just
more
when he's
question.
talking
She gets
about
this right,
the
we're
vacuum
gonna
of
be
space and your
looking
blood
at
boils
having a
and-
2-point lead heading into the betting round. Mara, your question.
in the first movie.
What hero comic book character said, "My weakness, small knives. Anything but knives"?
5, 4, 3,
So hard.
2.
Multiple choice.
Is
Hellboy?
it A, Hit Girl, B, Spider-Man, C, Deadpool, or D, Iron Man?
Hit girl.
It's incorrect.
Just 'cause
she has a
Is it
butterfly
Hit
knife,
Girl,
but-
B, Spider-Man, C, Deadpool, or D, Iron Man?
Deadpool.
5.
Deadpool?
We are tied.
Oh,
going
damn,
into
Spider-Man.
the next round because neither competitor got that one right. It was Spider-Man.
Yep.
Spider-Man.
Wow.
He's a kid. He's afraid of knives.
So we're all tied up here.
Whew,
Man, we were on a
that's
Spider-Man
hard.
kick right now,
Champion
too.
has 14.
Yeah,
the
but-
challenger
Sort
has
of.
14. Round number
I don't
3
remember
is
that.
the betting
I don't remember
round.
that
How does
either.
that work, Mark?
See what it lands on.
Mara has 1 JT rule left. Mike has 3. Whatever it might be.
And it could be who said it. It could be
Go,
the
go.
fourth again. Maybe it's even Star Wars. You and I get lucky.
And this is really where the strategy comes
More men
in.
at work.
Oh, how confident they are in the category.
Get that
that's
Charlie
chosen,
Sheen
because
slice
how
up
many
there.
you're going to bet? How many points do you bet here? Very interesting. This could be a big swing as we saw
Coming
in
up to Star Wars or maybe movie release dates.
Ooh. DC movies.
That's a good one for
DC
Kalinowski.
movies. So DC movies, you're going to get a question. Make sure you write your point question down. How many points you want to bet from 0 to 3. 0 to 3. All right, here we go. This actress played Senator June Finch in Batman v Superman.
Holly Hunter?
Dawn of Justice. Mike writing it down.
Cake for him.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Mar, how many
Granny's
points did you
peach
bet?
tea.
1.
And you chose?
Holly Hunter.
And Mike, you chose how many points?
I chose 2.
And you-
Holly Hunter.
Both correct. Mike
Granny's
goes up by
peach.
1.
I would have done 1 too.
Mike goes up by 1 because he bet more. So 16-15. Mike has a 1-point lead now as we get into
3 is
round
just too
number
much.
4.
It
This is
swings
the
it
speed
too
round.
far.
Let's go
Yeah.
jack it off here for
But
the
I
speed
mean,
round.
unless you
The
really,
speed
really know
round,
that
it is
category,
Yeah.
We are on the speed round. How's that go?
It is the lightning round, also known as the buzzer round.
Ian, are you ready? Mm-hmm. Kalinowski, you ready?
Yes.
Wow.
Little liquid
All right.
courage.
Taking a long pull off his whiskey.
All right, here we go, guys. How many films featured Richard Harris as
2.
Professor Albus?
Mara.
2.
Correct. Tie game. Which planet was destroyed by Nero in J.J. Abrams?
Mike.
Vulcan.
Correct.
Vulcan.
All
Vulcan.
right.
Whatever it is.
Vulcan.
Is it Vulcan?
Vulcan.
Who was
Okay.
the first
I didn't know
member
the
of the
name.
Avengers to appear on screen in Avengers Infinity War?
Mara.
4.
Correct.
Oh yeah.
See, like, you ask something like that, and I just go through
chose
the movie
Yeah.
at the beginning.
Skywalker as Sir Luke.
C-3PO.
Mara.
C-3PO.
Correct.
Damn, girl.
Last
Killing it.
question. Last one. Who plays Dick Grayson, a.k.a. Robin,
Chris
in
O'Donnell.
Batman?
Yeah.
Mike.
Chris O'Donnell.
Correct. Tie game.
So good.
Oh, man.
What a speed round so far. Tied
Balanced out.
going into the championship 5th and final round.
Jeez.
And I think the crowd showing their appreciation.
It's a good one.
You may root against Mike, you may root for Mara and want her to win, but
Yeah.
the crowd showing their appreciation of both competitors as we head into the
It's
final round.
similar to their first battle. They were just back and forth the whole time, and now we're back to round number 3. Back to round number 5. Here we go. Mark, how's it go?
Here's how it works. Everybody in the studio audience, hold hands as we don't pray to get sudden death. Now, if we get sudden death, don't worry, we'll play because you guys have earned that right, and the belt is going to go one way or the other, possibly by the end of this round. You each are going to give us
Tie game. We start with the challenger. Mike, you chose number 3, scores and soundtracks. All right, here you go. Alan Silvestri composed full scores for which 3 already released MCU films?
The first Avenger, Avengers,
First
and then
Avenger.
Infinity War.
Avengers, Infinity War.
Correct. All right.
Captain America, this one.
First Captain. Yeah,
That's
first
a mouthful
Captain.
for
America.
But I said the
everybody.
first
It's all right.
Avenger.
Now we
Hugh
move
Jackman.
on to Mara,
Hugh Jackman.
who,
Henry Jackman
selected number
took it
9.
over for the second.
For your
Yeah.
2-point question, selected number 9, Mara, and your question is in the world of Marvel. These are Marvel movies, and the query is, what is the name of the robotic warrior that Wolverine fights at the end of the Wolverine?
Red
Silver
Samurai?
Samurai.
Correct.
Damn.
You were
I went
close.
Red Samurai.
Yeah.
Oh, I was thinking of
I'm smelling it. It's on
doesn't
the
matter.
stove.
All right. Kalinowski chose 8.
Omega Red.
The DCEU. DCEU.
Yep, of course.
All right, here you go. Mike, what item does Steve give Diana at the end of Wonder Woman
A watch.
upon saying his final goodbye?
His watch.
Pocket watch.
It is his watch.
That's correct.
Was it a pocket watch or
No,
a
it
wrist
was,
watch?
it was a
It was
wristwatch.
Daddy, belonged to him. Now I guess Wonder Woman has it.
All right, so now we go back to Mara Kanopik, who chose category number 2.
Mara, you chose number 2 for 3 points, and just remind me again, what was that song from that you walked in the ring to?
Indiana
That's
Jones.
Pretty in Pink.
Right, perfect. It was Indiana Jones, and that is what your 3-point question is from. The Wild, Wonderful World of Indiana Jones. 3 movies, they went ahead and made a 4th one.
Yeah.
Your question is, for 3 points, in which language did Indy's father make him count 20 before he would
Latin.
listen to him in the beginning of Indiana Jones
Latin.
and the Last Crusade?
Greek.
Yeah, it is
was, in
Greek.
fact,
Damn it.
Greek.
You're close.
In Greek. See, I felt he said in Greek, and I was like, why would
So
he?
Mike Kalinowski is
Latin
in a
kinda
position
made
that
more
he was in
sense.
Opposite time last time, he's got a chance to hit his
Kinda
5
Damn.
first. He is going
In
to get
Greek.
a chance to hit his
was a good
5
match,
to
though.
take the lead. He has category number 14. Category number 14 for Mike. If he hits it, he's got a chance to win.
Damn
the
it,
title.
alcohol, why you
If
taste
he
so good?
misses it, it will bounce back to Knopfler for a chance for her to defend the title. And here we go. 14 is who said it. 14 is who said it. Who
Damn.
said war will make corpses of us all?
Aries. I don't know.
5, 4,
I feel like
3,
it's Lord of the Rings.
2.
Repeat the question.
Who said war will make corpses of us all? 5, 4, 3, 2.
Lords and Wonder.
Aragorn.
Incorrect. Looking for Faramir. Looking
Yeah,
for
I knew it was Lord of the
Yeah,
Rings.
you did know
So-
Lord of the Rings.
So now, Mara Kanopoulos.
She's got to
She's
slip
gotta
up.
get this, though.
Yeah, he thinks it's done. Look at him.
Defend the championship and go 6-0. If she misses it, we go to sudden death.
Jeez.
Here
Come on, Mara.
we go, Mark. She chose category number 7.
Number 7, and the number of Joe Theismann corresponds up here. If I may quote the great Bill Murray, Star Wars, nothing but Star Wars. A category
5
that
point
neither
Star
competitor
Wars.
seemed to want when they spun it in round 2. Now, might determine Mike Kalinowski and Mara Kanopoulos
Yep.
in round number 5. Your 5-point question for the win. In Revenge of the Sith, what are Darth Vader's first 2 words after being put into his infamous life-saving outfit?
What about Padme? Or something about Padme?
Where's Padme?
5,
Is she
4,
alright?
3,
The babies.
2. It's incorrect.
Yeah.
Looking for yes, master.
Yes.
We're going to sudden
Yes,
death.
Master.
yeah.
Wow.
We are going
Rise. Oh,
jeez.
because didn't he
Yeah.
like rise?
All right,
Yes.
so now we are going to sudden death. The whiteboards are
No,
out.
because he's
How
like
does it
Lord
work?
Vader.
in sudden
Yes,
death.
Master.
Okay.
We still got one more match after
No
this.
stranger
Yep.
to these
Can't
5-round
take it.
epic clashes. Are you guys
Overtime
pretty
again.
comfortable with the rules as I have stated them first?
Sudden death.
All
You
right.
both look thrilled to be here.
How many JT rules do I have left?
You have 2 left. Mara has 1 left. All right, here we go. Sudden death. What is the model number of the gold prototype suit that Tony Stark primarily uses during the events of 2013's Iron Man 3? 5,
Off with a doozy there.
4,
I put Mach.
I think you're right.
2,
Mach
1.
23 or
Mara.
Mark 23?
42.
Mike Kalinowski.
He got it wrong.
42.
Correct.
Damn.
Damn, it's 42.
Next one.
I don't remember.
Next one.
I don't remember
All
yet.
right. Wonder Woman's lasso of truth. Wonder Woman's lasso of truth is also named for what ancient Greek goddess? Five, 4, 3,
I
2,
don't know.
1.
Lost.
Hestia.
Mara?
Hestia.
Yes. Okay.
Jeez, they're just gonna go all night.
Your next question. Your next
She's
question
good. We've
is
seen her
sudden
play
death
overtime before.
What Jedi Master is piloting a starfighter when he's shot down by his clone troopers in Revenge of the Sith?
No.
He's on
no.
a lizard.
Damn it.
4, 3, 2,
I can't remember his name.
It's Mace Windu.
and
Sorry.
Mike.
Plo Koon.
Yep, Plo Koon.
Is
Can we just seriously
Plo
just
Koon?
cop the...
And your
Yes! That's it.
movie
Oh no!
Inner Geekdom champion, Mike
Mara is not happy.
Mike
She doesn't like that.
Yeah, she doesn't like to drag it out.
And that's the big question
Wow.
we have here is who's going to win this epic Inner Geekdom matchup. He's got the belt. He had to go to sudden death to do it, but he's going to have to prove it all over again pretty soon, isn't he, Christian?
Another epic battle. This was a sudden death battle. Mike Kalinowski is the Inner Geekdom champion. He did it, and he did it in a tight fight here. 26-25 to the wire, both exhausted, and he takes the championship in a scorcher at the end.
A knockdown, drag-out, slobber knocker
It was a good
for
match.
sure. And Mike
It was a great
Kalinowski
match.
knocking off both
Fantastic
playing
match.
games. I mean, that's how you
incredible.
get to sudden death.
It was
Field a number of questions correctly. And just
spectacular.
to a random Jedi in Revenge of the Sith, and that's how slim the margin was. And now an interview with the winner and the loser is Jen Sturger. Take it away, Jen.
Thanks, Mark and Christian. I'm back here with the amazing Mara Knopic. Mara, I know you are upset right now, obviously.
Not really.
It was a tough match, and it was a well-fought match. You put on an amazing performance this entire tournament, with the Inner Geekdom tournament, and then you won against Jason Inman. I mean, you've solidified yourself pretty much as Rookie of the Year.
I don't really care about titles like Rookie of the Year, Player of the Year. It doesn't mean anything. I mean, I'm so glad that the fans care about this. I really do. But I have, at the expense of my health, worked way too hard at this. So I'm just going to take a step back. So that's how I feel about it.
And
Damn, all right, Mara's
Inner
not
Geekdom
happy.
champion, Mr. Mike
Clearly.
Kalinowski. Mike,
Yes.
I know you've waited a really long time for this moment.
It's been 2 years. In the beginning, almost a year ago, I said, what did I say at the
Look
beginning?
at that belt on
I
him.
said, I'm going
Yep.
after that belt. No more of the theatrics, no more dress up in costumes, coming in, all that kind of thing like that. I had a goal. You know, some people in the league, they like to say, where's the belts, where's the belts? They didn't find the belts. I knew where the belt was, and what it took to go after it. And where is it right now?
On your shoulder.
It's on my shoulder.
You and Mara had an
So I'm
amazing
guessing
match
no
out there.
rematch?
She is...
You never failed to
guessing no
disappoint, the two
rematch.
of you.
She never fails to disappoint. It was like there were several times in that match I would, it was like I'm going to lose. This is it. She is a phenomenal competitor. You know what? I just want to say something. A lot of people in this league, they talk about their belts for themselves, and this is our belt, or this is we're the league, or this and that, and stuff like that. This belt right here is for corruption. You guys
Where's Ken?
stood with me through it all. The ups and the downs.
Taking
through
a
it.
nap.
This belt for you guys out there.
Thanks,
And
Mike.
I know you, and I know all of the studying and all of the work and preparation that goes into these matches. Like, what does
respect that.
this? Absolutely.
I
What does
appreciate
this
that.
mean to you?
Well, a little bit of weakness at the end of that match there, and it came through because it's all of us put our time into this, our hearts into this. It's and some people say it's just a game. Others, have their own opinions on it, but it was something I wanted, and here I am. You know what? I'm gonna go shine this belt.
Go for it.
Mara already shined it for you.
Looking pretty confident now because he's got the championship. There he was. Happy about it. Mara, again, I think tired from this match. It was a long match. It was a tough match, and it went down to the wire. What a champion she was there, too, fighting all the way to the end in a sudden death. 26-25. It was an
Plo
amazing
Koon.
match to watch.
These two might be passing
It's
that belt
not
back and
a
forth for
deep
while.
cut
There's other great competitors
for
in the
Star
world of
Wars.
the Inner Geekdom, but man,
not.
what a matchup they gave us here
It's
today.
just
Mike
one of those
Kalinowski,
names
a
that,
worthy
like, you
champion.
know it or
Mark
you don't
Knopic
know it.
was maybe
Right.
a worthy champion again, and we're going to get to find that out sooner rather than later in the year of 2000.
Or you forget.
It could have been something from Clone Wars, and that would have been destructive to anybody other than Alex Damon or
you may have heard
Ken.
of called the singles belt. It is on the line between Ethan Irwin and John the Outlaw Roca, and that's coming right up.
We're not done yet. We are not done yet. John Roca and Ethan Irwin are going to find out who plays Dan Murrell in New York. And it's going to be 5 rounds for the championship when we get back. Just a few minutes.
So, look, I'm working on it. These are the I'm working on placing this order for these big time t-shirts. Big time, championship, your face.
Don't get ahead of yourself.
I like it. It's great.
Interesting. Champion, big time champion, New York.
Finstock behind him.
Don't you think you get ahead of yourself here, Jay?
No.
Jumping ahead there? You're gonna beat me already?
I don't think I know.
You know?
I know.
I've seen your record with managing people. You shouldn't know anything, son.
Here's what I know.
Yeah.
7-1.
Yeah.
It took you a long time to get 3 wins in a row to get to that. So
The camera look.
basically what you're saying is you know how to lose in big situations.
Well, what I know how to do, which you don't know, is win belts, son. 3 of them. That's what I've done. I've seen them all come and go. Now, I know this kid's come around is pretty amazing. 7-1, won the whole tournament. Yeah. I'm older than him, trust me.
I tell you what. First, I think it's 6-1, but either way, I'll take it. Okay. More importantly, you're a legend. You're a legend in this thing, and I respect you.
I respect that.
But I tell you what, and other people have been saying this to me as well. You know, every story comes to an end. And today, this is it for you. I'm sorry.
See how the favorite book comes? It's like Andre the Giant, Hulk Hogan at the steroids game.
See, you...
Andre the Giant,
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
What you think is...
Andre the Giant,
What? Is this...
Hulk Hogan toy series.
Okay. You almost done? You mean Andre the Giant complaining about Vince McMahon? Andre the Giant can't do it anymore with those old legs of his. Andre the Giant using a cane to get to the ring, can't even perform anymore. That's what's gonna happen.
Hogan,
I know he's
your Hogan has
the best.
4 moves.
You almost done?
You're a 4-move dude.
You almost done?
Okay, cool.
Here's the deal. You beat some great ones, but you're still a rookie. You've only gone 5 rounds once. This is a championship match. That's a whole nother ball game. Don't start that legend crap, because I ain't retiring. I ain't going nowhere. I fight till I die. That's how it works, Ethan. You've only played one person with a singles championship. That was Dan. I respect you, TKO'd.
And he TKO'd him.
Yeah, he did. Why is he still here?
Because horsemen get put down.
I think you were being nice. Aren't you being nice?
He's like my good luck charm.
You're supposed to be nice.
I just can't stop focusing on Tom.
Look, it's gonna be a great
He's all good.
America, we can do this.
It's gonna come be like one of them has my mask.
Where's my mask?
Get your hands
You wear
off my
masks. Where's my mask?
Get your hands off my hands.
I kind of like this. Is it?
It's a prayer thing. Blessings. And you have a great one, Roka. We'll see you when you lose. God bless you. You're cute.
One of these whack jobs sold my mask.
I knew it. I knew it. We're on the home stretch here.
Come on, Roka.
Woo.
Walk away with the W.
This one is actually pretty relaxing one because whoever wins, you know?
Right, it just comes down to like who's the beast of trivia that can get the most right.
Yep.
And whoever walks away the champion, well deserved.
This is it.
This is it. The final.
And what a spectacular it has been so far. We have a new commissioner in Emma Fight. We have a chairman.
That's right. We have a chairman. The team champions are the Shire Wolves. The #1 contender is Dan Murrell. The Star Wars champion is still Alex Damon. Your new Inner Geekdom champion is Mike Kalinowski. And now the big dance. Like we've been saying, it's Hogan versus Andre. It is time for the Movie Trivia Schmoedown Singles Championship of the World. The reason why we are here today. 2 big figures going head to head. A legend against a rookie sensation. Wow.
You say Hogan versus Andre. I say it's the Giants and the Colts from the 58 NFL Championship game. Why do I bring up the New York Giants, you ask? Because the winner of this match will be defending the title in East Rutherford, New Jersey, Giant Stadium.
That's not true.
That's the venue.
Not true.
Yeah.
It is
Not
in
yet.
New York, and the winner of this will be defending the championship against dangerous Dan Murrell in New York for the gold. And the question again is who? Because you look at these 2 people, you start out with the challenger, Ethan Irwin, who is 7-1 in his rookie season. He has 2 knockouts. He has only 1 loss to Mark Andreyko, where he lost on the 5-pointer. But after that loss, he rallied. He came back. He beat Chance Ellison in the first round. He TKO'd Dan Murrell in the second round. And then he narrowly defeated, but did beat Clark Wolf. And he has gotten himself here. He is one of the only players to win consecutive 3-game win streaks. The other player to do that, the champion, John Roka. The Outlaw John Roka is a legend in the game. He is a 2-time champion. He is a former team champion. He got the belt back this year when he beat his rival, William the Beast Bibiani. What a road. The last time he had challenged for the belt was a 1.5 years. He wins the belt, and now we have this epic matchup between Roka and Irwin.
I get paid handsomely to talk not enough today, so let's throw it over to the competitors. That is Ethan Irwin and John Roka. Take it away, gents.
Outlaw Nation! Let me hear you. Well.
Horseman!
It's time. Ethan Irwin Irwin, the Giant, coming for the belt. Let me tell you something, kid. You ain't playing some new kid that just got here like Chance Ellison. You're playing one of the veterans of this league. 3 years I've been doing this thing. 3 spectaculars in a row, and now I'm main event.
We have come to the point where
Big
greatness
time.
has reached the pinnacle. The Andre the Giant of the Schmoedown is in the main event of the Schmoedown Spectacular. You are looking at the next wonderful first ever rookie singles champion, Ethan Irwin. And today, Ethan, you get to take out the proverbial Hulk Hogan of the Schmoedown in John Roca, who is a great champ.
Ethan, I've seen him come and go. I've seen them all come and go. The newcomers coming in. You're one of the best. No denying that. 7-1. You won that tournament. You TKO'd Dan Murrow. You beat Clark Wolf, who I've never faced. You've shown what you can do. But coming for the belt is a whole other ballgame, son.
You are about to make history tonight, and I'm honored to watch this happen. The first ever rookie to hold the Schmoedown Championship.
And Jay
It would be
Washington.
a hell of an accomplishment, though.
Yeah.
This is real life stuff now, kid. This ain't no game. This ain't no
Who'd
fake.
have thought when we saw him right there in front
this
of us,
is the real deal.
sitting
That he
next
would
to
get to
his
this
wife,
moment.
yeah, in 1 year,
I'm here to win this damn match. And I'm gonna
seeing
I
him
knew
write
that
the
he
wrong
would-
answer and then erase it and put the right answer.
I knew that he'd probably get far, but to get this far is awesome.
Got to go up against
Such a fantastic thing. Definitely in contender if he wins Player of the Year.
Right, of
Like
course.
Chance. I mean,
It was all a great competitive route. Everybody was good.
See, I've had 3 years of people not believing I can
And
do
Rookie of the Year.
it. And then I do it. And I prove them wrong. You know why? Because one of the greats once said, I'm the best there is, the best there ever was,
And the best there will ever be.
Better mark it down.
I'm gonna say this is
To be the man, you've got to beat the man. Woo!
You have put in work in this league. You have busted your ass time in and time again. It is
Like he said in the
appreciated.
pre-interviews.
It is respected. But what you're also gonna respect is that your time is over because now it's big time. Big time Ethan Irwin, who is going to be, for the next time for me to repeat it, your new Schmoedown champion.
Hey, big time. It's showtime.
That'd be intimidating right there,
Just
though.
like you saw in the beginning of this video, there's intimidation going on. Jay Washington really wants to be the manager, the first manager ever to take a singles player to the championship. Intimidating, trying to intimidate Roca face to face. They went. A lot of comments being made.
You can't
from the
intimidate
two of
Roca,
them.
though.
A lot of
That's the
conversations.
edge
Roca
that he
wants to
has
prove
on
himself.
Irwin.
Irwin wants to be the best. Irwin wants to leave as the rookie champion. Roca wants to defend something he's never done before. He wants to defend the title.
He's got the belt right now. Will that be the case? 5 rounds and maybe a sudden death from now. Here's my favorite part of the match. I'm going to open a Coors Light, lay in a hammock while you list off their notable accomplishments.
All right, so the notable accomplishments. Ethan Big Time Irwin is the 2018 Ultimate Schmoedown winner. He has 2 3-game winning
6
streaks
and 1,
this
not
season.
7-1.
Victories over Lon Harris, Drew McWeeny, Mark Andreyko, Dan Merle, and Clark
If he
Wolf.
wins this, he'll be
Roca
7
is
and
a
1.
2-time champion, former team champion, wins over Bibiani, Merle, Riley, and he is also an Ultimate Schmoedown finalist from 2016 against the man sitting next to me here today.
Oh, is that true? Well, yeah, look, they both have notable accomplishments. They faced and defeated a number of luminaries in the movie Trivia Schmoedown Galaxy. We're talking about the New York Giants. Your team is terrible, but they have some history. Bill Parcells said, this is why you lift all them weights. This is why you do all that stuff. And if I was going to give the competitors any words of advice, it'd be from the great Lawrence Taylor. Just go out there like a pack of crazed dogs and let's have some fun. I'm ready, Christian.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, with that. All right, Mark, it is time for the movie
Trivia
Schmoedown!
Schmoedown! Everyone's tired at that point.
I know. They're ready to go. They're getting all delirious.
We've been going non-stop, too. I'm tired. Ready to take a nap right here.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
He was waiting for that.
Good to see you guys. It's been a great event.
All right.
It's been a great spectacular, hasn't it, guys? Been phenomenal, spectacular. But Christian, I want to give you a break for a moment and allow me to do the duty.
Go ahead.
Introducing first, he is the 2018 Ultimate Schmoedown winner. He is the challenger.
That's what a manager does.
Yep.
Your hype man.
It sounded like Christian was abbreviating Ultimate Schmoedown, so saying U.S. winners. It would work. There's U.S. champions in WWE. Well, I don't know if there still is, but shorthanding it to U.S. I'm for it. U.S. winner.
USD.
2018 U.S. winner. U.S.
Sounds
champion.
like a new drug. USD.
Where'd you get the D?
Ultimate Schmoedown.
Dude.
Schmoedown. No, Ultimate Schmoedown. Like Schmo and then down. That's what it said.
Christian's
USD.
golden throat when we need it the most. Yelling
Schmoedown's one
in
word.
round number 4.
Exactly, but it said USD, so I'm going USD.
Did it say USD?
Yeah, it did.
Then it's USD, even though it sounds like prime beef or something. USD prime beef. Which we're about to see some,
Mark Riley.
there he is. They spoiled it. Close the curtain, Wendy.
6
I saw him.
and 3 knockouts.
Did you see him?
A little
Did you
bit.
see him?
He is
I saw him.
defending,
Here he comes.
Undisputed movie trivia Schmoedown.
Still love that theme.
2-time champion of the world, the Outlaw, John.
Here he comes. Wearing a red flannel? Couldn't even tell. Woo!
Oh, there he is. There's
Hell yeah. Yeah. No Merle. I wonder if he left with Mara.
Or Inman.
Alex!
Screaming and yelling. People are going nuts. He's earned this spot. This is his first main event at the Spectacular, and he's with Riley.
Greets both of them, and now it is the mano a mano as soon as Jay Washington, Ethan's manager, is excused. He's looking at I believe he just planted a kiss on his screen LED cheek with his index finger.
Yeah.
Roca is standing there, and Washington trying to give him a handshake. And Roca,
I don't think Roca sees him, Christian, is the issue.
He's putting his belt
No, he
up.
sees him.
Yeah, he doesn't see Jay standing right there.
I don't know. Does he? Maybe he's not playing
No,
into
he's
the
not looking in that
He's not playing
direction.
into the games. The handshake. He's not going to shake Jay Washington's hand.
I don't think he sees it.
He doesn't.
I don't think he sees
He's
the
not
hand
buying
yet.
it. He's not.
There's a man right next to you that wants to...
Nope.
Are we ready for the match?
Oh,
There you go.
Oh, snap. He really doesn't want
Roca
to.
does not buy Jay Washington.
Does not buy it.
So there you go. And
If
Washington.
he didn't see him, he heard the commentary
That is the...
of Jay Washington.
John Roca wants it now. John Roca, Ethan
There you
Owen,
go.
they shake hands.
That's
and I thought
class.
it was really classy of Ethan to buy Jay Washington the last
As Tim
Ninja
would
Turtle
say,
shirt that is in
you do that,
triple
Vegas.
XL.
All right.
It used to be mine.
All right, here we go, guys. So we're getting to round number 1.
Look at Mark.
Match.
That
5 rounds for
sneaking
the
grin of when he
championship.
knows he says something
Mark
funny.
Hazelwood. All right, so here we go. Round number 1. The champion, are you ready?
Oh, yeah.
Challenger, are you ready?
Always be closing.
Then let's get
Ready to Schmoedown!
All right, category 1, fantasy sci-fi. Who starred as the biology professor and former soldier Lena in Annihilation?
You know what? I'm a little distressed.
Why?
We don't have any more matches to call.
No, fine. We have a lot to talk about.
Oh, we have plenty.
3, 2,
Starting in
Natalie.
2019.
Natalie Portman.
Natalie.
Ethan.
Natalie Portman.
Yep.
Woo!
Your next category is in the world of thrillers. These are movies that are thrillers, not the Michael Jackson album. Your question: what 1962 thriller starring Frank Sinatra and Angela Lansbury follows a prisoner of war who is brainwashed into becoming an assassin for a communist conspiracy? So, yeah, there's no more matches after this.
You lost me at Frank
Am I
Sinatra.
naked?
No. 5.
Because I don't know any other movie besides
Well, you're leaving this.
Ocean's
2,
That is
1.
it.
Hands down, Ethan.
Manchurian Candidate.
Yes, it is.
Oh, that's the
Manchurian
name of it?
Candidate.
Yep, 2-2.
I'm gonna have to watch that movie
Next
now.
question. Animated films.
Write that one down.
Animated films. Burt Reynolds voiced the character of Charlie B. Barkin in what 1980s animated film?
The late great Burt Reynolds, right?
Hardest day.
Nominated
5,
for an Academy Award.
4, 3,
Thank you, better late than never.
1. John Roca.
All dogs go to heaven?
Yep. Ethan.
All dogs go to heaven.
I got it.
That is indeed a true fact.
Better late than never.
Your next
Episode of
question
All
comes
Dogs
from
Go
the
to Heaven got me
category of
there.
Crime movies.
I don't believe in it.
Crime films. And your question is,
Me too.
what 1992 crime film stars Robert Redford, Sidney Poitier, and River Phoenix?
The late great.
Damn, I watched this movie back when we were training for the freaking battle with team critically acclaimed.
2, 1. Ethan.
Sneakers.
Yep, Roca.
I like them sneakers.
Time
Damn.
out.
Yeah.
The outlaw wears boots, but he knows sneakers.
Famous actors and actresses is the next category. Who stars as San Francisco cop determined to find the underworld kingpin who killed a witness under his protection in the 1968 film Bullet?
You ever see Sneakers? I rented it like 9 times, fell asleep every time.
Yeah, that's
Box. 5,
honestly what happened to
4, 3,
Dan Aykroyd in
2,
it?
1. Roca.
Steve McQueen.
Yep, Ethan.
Steve McQueen.
Tie game.
I was thinking it was one of those old men,
Continues to move on to the world of comedies.
but I couldn't remember
And your
his
question
name.
is, who directed Dirty Rotten Scoundrels?
You know, we could be accused of being dirty, rotten scoundrels. Not in these get-ups,
No
am I
way.
right?
No way.
We going out tonight?
Yes. 5, 4.
Witty,
Thinking of
witty
the
retort.
jerk.
I said yes. 2,
I don't
You're
know.
lying.
1. I'm telling the truth. Ethan Irwin.
I said Penny Marshall.
It's incorrect.
John Landis.
No.
Looking
it's
for
not.
Frank Oz, the voice of you.
Damn, yeah.
That makes sense. I
Was
put
it Carl
Carol.
Reiner that did the jerk, right?
I think so.
Murmur in the crowd.
Yeah, that's right.
They both missed, yeah.
Made the movie he did.
Yeah, it's nobody going taking advantage. Next question, action adventure. Who plays the highly skilled career criminal Chris Shirless in Michael Mann's Heat?
Speak of heat getting hot in here in this.
Oh, god damn it.
Get 4.
Damn it.
3.
Can you repeat the question? Robert De Niro.
Roca.
Fuck. Val Kilmer.
Yep. Ethan.
Yeah.
Tie game.
You had it? I knew it was Val Kilmer. I was like, I knew it was one of them.
And we
I had
He
Val
was a
Kilmer.
shirtless.
I had Val Kilmer.
Should have kept it
And then
stuck with the
yeah, I
first.
should have stuck with the first.
Allowed a bonus question, but you do have one more in this round. It's a Patreon.
I was going to change it to Robert De Niro because I didn't remember their names, and I could hear Chris for Robert De Niro, but it just
which tier is right for you.
Yeah,
Maybe we'll say
it
your
wasn't
name on an
right.
upcoming match.
Damn.
Michael Campbell wanted the category of dramas, and boy, what a fitting category for this match. His question is, to close out round 1, who played Stephen Glass in the 2003 film Shattered Glass?
I don't know. I'm just guessing.
Shoot.
Glass.
This is the first thing that came to my mind.
3.
Repeat the question.
I can do that. Who played Stephen
For some
Glass
reason.
in the 2003 film Shattered Glass?
And then we reference Die Hard.
5, 4.
I'll be very surprised if I get
2,
it. Like,
1.
very
Ethan.
surprised.
Hayden Christensen.
Yep.
I'll take
Hayden
it.
Christensen.
there you go.
This is the first person that came to my mind.
And now that's round number 1 in the books.
I'd be at 5 if I didn't erase Val
Championship matches. We
Kilmer.
get to round number 2. Here we go. Jay Washington hitting the seems to shake a hand and letting his competitor know he's doing a good job. All right, now we get round 2. How's that work?
Round number
Maybe
2
one more
is
for good
known
measure.
as the wheel round. Round number 2. This is a.
Oh, let Ethan spin first. Yeah.
All right, Ethan will spin first.
He's going to grab the wheel, not that
A lot of playing from behind here.
Remember, John
Grab that wheel.
Roca has the ability to either choose to have a bonus choice or not have it on there. He chose not to.
He chose not to. Here you go. He's confident, and Ethan
Ethan,
Irwin.
good spin by Ethan.
That's the benefit of having Jay
Spin is
Washington
in.
as a manager. He knows his way around strength training. Clearly paid off for Ethan.
Look, Jay and Ethan have been
Oh, I
a good
miss
team
Ken at
so
the
far,
desk.
and I think Ethan
The spin is in.
would admit that he's been a good luck charm as well too. So I mean, this has been a hell of a round.
Around to disaster movies. Denzel Washington.
Denzel, he wants it.
Go for it.
Denzel, you take it.
Denzel Washington. All right, Ethan. I'll be asking you questions about Denzel Washington.
Denzel.
For those of you who don't know who he is, Denzel Washington is an actor who's watching at home. Hi, Denzel.
Ethan has worked with him.
He watches our show. Big whoop. All right. Ethan. Denzel Washington, you're a close personal friend.
Yes, yes.
Your first question in the world of Denzel, what is his cell phone number?
555.
All right. 2 points are not awarded. Roca for the steal.
I'll steal that right now.
Your question, Ethan. Your first of 4 for Denzel Washington movies. In the movie He Got Game, Denzel Washington's character is serving a prison sentence at the Attica Correctional Facility, which is located in what state?
Atlanta.
New York.
It is in New York. Move on to the next question.
Never seen it.
In the film Inside Man, who plays Arthur Case, the
Clive
chairman
Owen.
and founder of the Manhattan Trust
That
Bank?
guy.
No.
Christopher Plummer.
It is
Oh.
Christopher Plummer.
I jumped the
Is it Clive
gun.
Owen in that movie?
Yeah, but he's like the main
All right,
thief.
your next question. Penultimate one in this round. What is Denzel Washington's character Troy's job in the 2017 film Fences?
Garbage man.
He's a garbage man.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
It was a play first
He is not
with
getting multiple
Denzel.
choice yet, enjoying a 6-point advantage over
Didn't
Roca.
he, direct
can
it?
extend that to 8
Probably.
if he gets his
Fences?
last one right. And that one is, how long does it take McCall to kill all the Russian mob members and Alina's pimp Slavy in The Equalizer?
30 seconds? 10 seconds?
Multiple choice.
Damn.
Is it A, 10 seconds, B, 16
I'll say
seconds, C, 19 seconds, or D, 24
But
seconds?
not going that rounded would be...
C.
It is C. For
Yeah,
1 point.
jeez.
19 seconds, and it took Ethan about that long to run through this Denzel category. 7 points accrued on behalf of himself.
He gets himself
Nice.
a 7-point lead here on Roga. Now, if Roga can get himself a perfect round here without going to multiple choice, he can take a lead. But if not, he's got to just try to catch up here with Irwin, and he wants to hit something that
Oh,
he's
man.
good at.
He's
Just
got to
wants
hit
something you're
something
comfortable.
Yeah.
He's got
up his alley.
Here we go.
Biopics.
Because keep in mind, we do have the parting round right after this.
Biopics is deep cut stuff now, though. Thanks to Roca.
Yeah.
And you just get the feeling.
Well, it
it's gonna
depends
be
on
down,
what
it's gonna be
biopic
Spearhouse.
you're
Why
going
they're-
with, though.
they're
They
in
haven't
these
gone to all the
championship matches.
biopics
It's
yet.
been a while since
Coming
we've gone to
around.
biopics.
Yeah.
It's looking like it's going a little too fast for family films.
No, it looks like family.
Is it going to be
Ridley
Ridley
Scott?
Scott.
Ridley Scott. Does he want Ridley
You gonna
Scott?
take
or does
it?
he want-
You got quite a few in there.
Yeah.
Test fate again, and that's the fate. It's so interesting seeing the different strategies when spinning a wheel. Clark Wolf gets that little ramp up. Rogan just walks up to it like it was his kid that he was punching. That wheel's been through a lot today, and it's not done spinning just yet. It's still the betting round to determine. It's not going to be family films. Could it be Ridley Scott or even sports movies, Christian?
Sports movies.
Yes.
All right, sports movies.
See what happens.
I mean, for me, it's no.
All right,
Yeah.
sports movies.
No
You got
thanks.
4 questions in a row.
Certain sports
films
movies.
here. Sports
Yeah, unless
movies.
it's sports comedies,
Here we go,
but
John.
I didn't get Miami
Yeah.
in Major League.
Who plays Shooter, the assistant coach struggling with alcoholism?
Dennis Hopper.
Correct.
Oh, Dennis Hopper's in Hoosiers?
Lead for Ethan.
Gene Hackman. That's all I know.
Before playing Foggy Nelson in Marvel's Daredevil,
Mighty Ducks.
Eldon Henson
Mighty
played
Ducks.
enforcer Fulton Reed in which hockey film?
The Mighty Ducks.
The Mighty Ducks.
See, there's a family comedy sports films.
5, 4.
Mighty Ducks and the Mighty Ducks 2.
A. Mystery
D2.
Alaska. B. Miracle. C. Goon. D. The Mighty Ducks.
And Ethan's got
Come
it.
on. Mighty
Ethan's
Ducks.
got it.
Incorrect. Ethan, your choices are Mystery Alaska, Miracle, Goon, or The Mighty Ducks.
Mighty Ducks.
Mighty Ducks.
For 1
Yeah, he
point.
knew that. Like, that was easy for him.
All right,
Yeah.
next question here. Next.
I thought it was good.
Man comes out to
15
Ninja
to none.
Turtles.
That's a big steal for Ethan.
In 2004's Friday Night Lights, what musician plays an abusive and alcoholic father?
Tim McGraw.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
He was afraid at first, and then
Yeah.
he got it.
Him and McGraw, same hat.
All right. Here we go. Which WWE legend portrayed Patricia Clarkson's oldest son in the 2010 Samuel Golden sports drama Legendary?
I don't know what Legendary is.
5,
Faha.
4, 3.
The Big Show?
Is incorrect for the steal.
Triple H.
For John Cena. Damn. John Cena.
John.
Are you sure about that?
So Ethan gets himself a 4-point
sure
lead
about
over the
that.
champion right now as we get into round number 3. Round number 3, Roca had a strength, but it didn't work out for him. Here's
Now I
down
gotta
by
sing
4
songs
as
stuck
we
in my
get
head now.
into the betting round.
And as a
Wow, Irwin's got a
last
stumble.
spin at the wheel probably for this year because Ethan Irwin is in the lead. He's going to be spinning the wheel one more time in the betting round.
There's the spin by Ethan.
They're going to get one question from this category. If they answer correctly, they gain the amount of points they bet. If they miss it, they
So
lose the amount of
mesmerizing.
points.
It's like hypnotizing us.
And Christian, we've seen this so many times be the determining factor in a championship match. If it goes Roka's way, we could see ourselves tied going into the lightning round. Is it Denzel again?
Disaster movies.
Disaster movies.
Twister.
Disaster movies it
Love
is.
So disaster movies. So what we need each competitor to do right now,
Carrie Elways.
from 0 to 3 points.
He played
How confident you are in disaster movies. We
Jonas.
will ask the disaster movie question,
And that will be the
determine
question.
whether you win or
Who
lose
plays
said
Jonas
points.
in
All right.
Twister.
What was the profession of Gene Hackman's character in the 1972
Judge.
disaster movie?
I'm just going off
Poseidon
of the
Adventure?
most recent
Yeah.
one because he was a judge.
Okay.
All right, so the question is how many points here?
Kurt Russell
The
took
question
over his
is, do you
character.
need to go to a 5 count?
We're going to find out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. John, how many points?
2.
And you said?
Reverend?
And Ethan, how many points?
3.
You said?
I said preacher.
Preacher and priest?
Yeah.
He says
Yep.
priest. So the both. Give them the both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we'll give it the both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So
Makes sense. Reverend,
answer
preacher,
was- it has
man of
priest
God.
in it. We're going to give it the both.
father,
Accept the
padre.
answer, it's a man of the cloth, for God's
There you go.
sakes.
So, that being said, Ethan Irwin has himself a 5
What do they call the
lead
thing that goes
going
through
into the speed
collar.
round.
The white collar.
5-point
just
lead over
call
the
it a collar.
champion in the speed round.
I know the
now
habit.
We get to the rules. How's that work? Here we go. Who plays Jim's father in American Pie?
Eugene Levy.
Eugene Levy.
Yep. I'm not very good at speed rounds.
All right. What was the title of the 1996 sequel to Escape from New York?
Escape from LA.
Escape from LA.
Yes. Who voiced Mike Wazowski in Monsters Inc.?
Billy Crystal.
Billy Crystal.
Yes.
See? I'm not very good at
What
past
actor won Best Supporting Actor at the Oscars for his performance in Steven Spielberg's Bridge of Spies?
Ethan.
Mike Rylance.
Violence.
Yep.
Last
Jeez.
one. Last one.
Got all.
Who plays PFC Hirschberg in the war film Inglourious Bastards?
Sam Levine.
Is he in this room? I don't want to take a chance.
Yeah, I don't want to take a chance.
4, 3, 2, 1. The answer is Sam Levine.
Yes! I would have taken the chance. I would have taken the chance.
I would have taken the chance.
Oh, yes.
So good.
Yeah, they knew. It's just a gamble.
Yeah.
Nice to see the former champ here. Surprised no one took the shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No one took the shot. Ethan knew it, but he didn't want to take the shots. Right? All right, so it's a 5-point.
He was the Bear Jew. I didn't know what his last name was. So I was like,
Roka kept himself in there, though. It's 5 points. And 5 points. Irwin has a 5-point lead going into the championship round.
Oh, man. Roka's got some ground to make up.
All right. So, Mark, this is it. 5th round here. Ethan has used one JTE rule. Roka has used none. They both have their challenges. How does round 5 work? So, John, you chose category 6. Category 6. That. Fantasy sci-fi. Fantasy sci-fi. All right. Here we go.
Yeah, that's Roka.
Who plays Colonel Richard Strickland in The Shape of Water?
Michael Shannon.
I don't think he was a colonel, though. He was just...
Yeah, I don't think it was a colonel either.
I mean, it was a...
2.
Michael Shannon.
Correct.
Good. Yeah.
I was like,
Pretty high
To tie
ranking
the
for
game-
a young
to tie
guy.
the game here, John, you have category 8, 90s movies. 90s movies. All right,
I feel like if you go
here you
to
go. Who directed
Captain's Corner.
and starred in 1994's Reality Bites?
Ben Stiller.
yeah, Ben Stiller. I was like, what is his name? Ben Stiller.
5, 4.
Did we watch that one?
Yeah, we did.
Ethan Hawke?
Correct. Ben Stiller.
Ben Stiller.
Ben Stiller.
Ben Stiller. So he still
Janine
trails by
Garofalo.
3 here.
That's
Christian,
how I
and now
learned how to
it
spell her and
suddenly
say her name,
all comes
Janine
down
Garofalo.
To the 5-point question. If Roka hits this, he's going to force the hand of Ethan Irwin.
He is going to try to answer it again. If he hits it, goes back to Ethan. If he misses, Ethan Irwin will be the new movie trivia Schmoedown champion and defend the title in New York against Dan Merle. But John, your 5-pointer, biopics.
Wow.
But you could miss it, you never know.
Who plays head engineer Paul Stafford in Hidden Figures?
Jim Parsons?
No.
Bruce Greenwood?
No. Kevin Costner.
Kevin Costner.
5.
That's what I said.
4, 3, 2.
Repeat the question.
Kevin
Who plays
Costner.
head engineer Paul Stafford?
I had to get there from me.
Yeah. Vanessa's go-to. I don't know. Here is the answer. Except she knew.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat the question.
Last
Oh, he
one.
knows it.
No, I don't think he does.
That's the second.
I don't think he does.
That's the second one?
Second one.
Who plays head engineer Paul Stafford in Hidden Figures? 5, 4, 3, 2.
Kevin Costner.
Oh, dang, then it must have been Jim Parsons.
Wow. Who was it?
Champion of the world, Ethan Big Time Irwin. Jim Parsons.
Jim Parsons. It was Jim
Big
Parsons. Yep.
Bang Theory.
Oh, if we were on that one, I would have gone with you because it made more sense.
Yeah, it does make
He's
more
so
sense.
young.
And Ethan Big Time Irwin is the champ. Rookie
Wow, look at him.
touchdown.
And he's got the Ninja Turtle shirt, I just realized.
And another knockout of a legend here. What a
TKO.
career so far.
Jeez.
He TKO'd Roca and Merle.
And
You talk about the ultimate deciding question, the answer being Jim Parsons. He's the star of the Big Bang Theory, and it was a big bang here today. All 6 matches.
I haven't even seen the movie.
With a memorable
Hidden Figures is a
one
good
here.
movie.
We see the belt change hands. I don't know if it's ever going to leave the offices of Ethan Irwin. Bob Downey Jr. is going to get to autograph it. Jude Law is going to get to autograph it. Denzel Washington is going to get to have
like,
dinner
I gotta hide
with
that.
it.
I gotta hide
belt
that.
is going to see new frontiers thanks to Ethan Irwin. But hats off, literally and figuratively, to Mr. John Rowe for
Wow.
being such a worthy champion and holding the belt proudly like he did.
It was a tough match. Ethan
Yep.
Irwin is just that good. He has beaten a lot of legends already.
Yep.
Clark Wolf, Dan Murrell, McWeeny, now John Roca. This guy is for real. Now Dan Murrell, who has already suffered a defeat to Ethan Irwin, gets a chance to not only avenge that loss, but he gets a chance to become the 3-time champion if he can beat Ethan in New York.
Yep.
But as we saw today,
But, I mean,
that is not an easy
Ethan
task.
can do
That's
it.
right. Well,
At the
it's gonna
same
be a very
time, we
tough
can see
task,
him
and she's
fall,
been doing
too.
it admirably all day long. That is our own Jen Sturger. She's going to have an interview with both Ethan Irwin, the winner, and John Roca, the fallen, right now.
Irwin
And
didn't
we are
even miss
here
a
with
beat
your
when he
new
lost that one
champion,
match.
Mr. Ethan Irwin, Jay Washington, you've got to be ecstatic. This is the first competitor you have championed all the way to singles.
I am beyond ecstatic. I am excited.
Yeah, that's
I
good
almost
for
ran a
him.
victory
Yeah.
lap around the entire
Don't hurt
studio.
yourself.
But I will. I probably died, but after 2 laps. But I do personally have to give a whole lot of respect to the outlaw John Roca. You fought in a men's battle, but Hogan fell to the Giant. I am so happy for you. I am happy. Like I can't say nothing bad about Roca. I'm real nice. You know, it's been nice being here. It's nice being around Ethan. And we're going to New York, baby.
Yeah, the Newark Motel 6, here we come. It's going to be great. Cannot wait. No, I'm super stoked. This is crazy. To be able to go up against him, man, that was insane.
Ethan, let's be real. Your road through this whole tournament has been insane. You have faced some of the biggest names in the game. Wolf, Merle, Roca. I mean, who can't you take
Yeah,
out?
it didn't feel right
So
over the
far,
shoulder.
just
Yeah, because he's not the
Marquez Rico, I
champ.
guess.
So
Has been the
turn
only
it sideways.
honestly, it's been crazy to go up against all these people that I've been watching for many years, and to be able to face them and to be able to come out victorious, it's an incredible feeling.
I have to hand it to you, Ethan. You've had such an amazing performance in stepping on the scene and been an absolute force. You have to be in contention for Rookie of the Year.
You damn sure do.
I hope so. Look, Mara is pretty incredible.
Was a great competitor, a great Energy Geekdom champion. Sad loss she had early, very sad. But this man ran through the tops greats of the league. Granted, I'm not saying Jason Inman was any stepping stone, Mike Kalinowski, Rachel, anybody. But Ethan Irwin did something that nobody in this league has
Sealed
been able
it.
to do. Nobody. And
player,
that itself
Rookie of the
should
Year,
put him
player
as
of
a
the
front
year.
runner for Rookie
Sealed
of the
it.
Year.
Absolutely. Well, I guess we'll find out in January when the awards come out. Guys, I'll see you in New York.
Player of the Year too.
Yeah.
Rookie and Player of the Year. Think about it. Took down Merle, took down Roca, took down Clark. These are some greats he's taken down. So I'm going to put this back on this man's shoulder.
Oh, thank you.
Because that's where it belongs.
And at least, Ethan, you don't have to campaign for yourself because Jay's going to do all the talking for you.
Yeah.
Super stoked about that, guys. Super stoked.
But, congratulations on a well-fought victory today, and look forward to seeing you in New York.
Thanks. Looking forward to it. Thank you, everybody.
And I'm back with
Good
the
job,
Horseman
man.
and John Roca, your former champ. Why is your head hanging down like that? So
Lift
you
it up.
guys go out there and put on performance after performance. I know you're one of the most passionate players in the league.
Yeah.
Today's not the day to hang your head, sir.
Well, it's a tough loss. I won that belt. I wanted to take that belt into New York, come out, face Dan for, to wrap up this trilogy of ours. It would have been fantastic, but it just wasn't my day. Ethan was focused in, had some good answers. The sports movie kind of threw me. I mean, the Mighty Ducks, I guess I'm going to have to watch that movie at some point, so that might help in the future.
Clearly.
Read Major Crush and Learn.
There's 3 of them.
There you go. But
You only have to watch first.
I was gonna say Mighty Ducks 1, 6, 2.
fair.
I'm surprised there was no Remember the Titans in there, man.
Yeah, well, where was that?
Who could forget them?
The thing is, the irony is I put sports movies on the wheel because I really had studied sports movies so strongly, but for whatever reason, those 2 questions did not come up in any of the quizzes I studied.
John
So
Cena.
yeah, I know. I just didn't remember him in that film. I didn't even remember that
He's in
film,
The Marine.
to be honest with you.
He didn't see him.
Yeah, thank you. I should have challenged that, and I should have asked for
Blasphemy.
an actual sports question. That's
Don't
sports
like where this
entertainment
is
question.
going.
But that being said, no, it was a good match. Ethan's
Sports
a fantastic
entertainment.
competitor. It's no shame to lose to a great competitor like that
And it
who's
was a
taken
fun
out.
match to watch.
Well, I'm glad people enjoyed it. I'm glad people
really
enjoyed
was.
it. I want to say an apology to Sam Levine for not knowing that he was Hirschberg, but other than that, I
He'll
thought we
know
were all
now.
I don't think Sam remembered his character's name. So it's fine. But he didn't write that question, by the way. I did.
Oh.
Don't blame him.
Damn it.
Don't blame him, comment section. That was all me. Anyways,
Yeah,
I know this has been a long season for you.
it has.
It really has. It's been peaks, it's been valleys, and there's been a lot of emotions involved. What's going through your head heading into next season?
Well, I shake this loss off. We'll see how I feel afterwards. I put a lot of my heart into this thing this year, and there were times I wanted to walk away from it because it does take a lot out of me, but I love it too much. I owe the Outlaw Nation too much. I owe this game too much, and I owe my boy Christian Harloff too much. I love this game. I love it to pieces. I'll probably play it till I'm dead. But looking on to next year, here's the deal. Here's the deal. What do you know about me? I do not stay
Comes
down
back.
for too long. I don't hang my head and fall down and stay down. I get the F back up. So Ethan Irwin, big time. Enjoy New York, son. Enjoy the belt. Sleep with it. Make love to it. Take it on a trip. Put it in the hot tub next to New York. 'Cause
too
I'm
much
coming for
shit
it.
for me.
I'm coming for it. Jay Washington, you're finally
Not
back to
sleeping
winner.
with it, are you, Ray?
Congratulations. 1 out of 20. What percentage is
You
that?
hound.
You suck, son. And I'm going to come and kick your fucking
Always
ass
the
too.
quiet
So
ones.
just get ready. Get ready. Enjoy it. Enjoy Christmas. Give it a present, Jay. You know what? Take it out for New Year's Eve. It's not going to matter. Because I'm going to take that belt off of him. And I'm going to make you cry, Jay. I'm going to make you cry in front of me. Anyway, I lost the belt, man. I lost the belt. Exactly. Don't ever doubt the Outlaw. I'm coming back in 2019 even stronger than ever.
I knew you were going to cut a promo on me. Anyways, what's next for you guys? I know you're hyped
He
for
just told you
2019,
what's
so I
next.
can't repeat everything you just said, but what's next for you? What's next for the Horsemen? What's next for Top 10? What's next for everybody?
Well, the Horsemen, I don't know. For me, gentlemen, I am saying goodbye to all of you out there. I am hanging up my proverbial hat.
Oh.
Yeah, it's been a long time, and I think you guys, let's lose the dead weight.
No, not at all.
It's an anchor.
love
It's
you.
like when the sail
Come
goes
on,
down, it
man.
was helping before, but now it's a sea anchor, and it's just slowing you down. That's what I feel like I'm doing over here, gentlemen. That's what I feel like I'm doing. That's all right. The passion that he had is what the competitors in this league should have. And it's what all of you
It's
out
true.
there respond to. Man brings heat every week. Riley brings heat. Merle brings heat. They all bring heat. Guess what? It's time to let these flames just rise higher. Do I know what I'm saying right now? I don't, but I'd like to thank all of you out there for watching. You have no idea what it means to everybody that cares this much, all the people that put in the work behind the scenes. I will miss all of you, but at the same time, please continue to support, watch, and help all these people grow a league that's going on the road. It's going to do all these amazing, crazy things, and I will be on the sidelines heckling, telling Christian all the terrible things he's doing. That's my job now, and I'm going to look forward to it, but I'd like to thank the two of you, Dan, Inman, all the fans out there. You guys all have been fantastic, and this is my last soft shoe, so I hope you enjoy it.
Yeah. Those 5s are inaccurate now. There he goes. It's been a long time coming
Oh,
though.
I lost that now.
It's so
Jesus,
rough for him to even get there
I
and
had
do the
feelings
show.
that he was. I had a feeling that he was kind of on the fence about
Almost
it.
happened last
Matt's
year.
got a lot on his plate right now. Top 10 still.
I think it was
continues,
like
that's for
before
damn
the
sure.
tournament. He ended
but,
up going
if
in.
he wants to walk away,
A last
step away from
hurrah,
wrestling
if
for
you
a bit.
will.
Yeah,
I never
almost.
made anyone join, and I'm never going to make anyone stay. And so we'll see what happens with the Horsemen going forward. Still got Riley. I still got Danny Boy. So we'll see what we do in 2019. I'm sure there are a lot of competitors out there who want to be part of the Horsemen.
So does this mean you're taking applications?
I think I am taking applications.
Huh. Well, that's a development. Thank you so much again. It's been an absolute pleasure working
Baby
backstage with all of you
Ani.
this entire season. Thank you so much to Mark and
Bring him
Christian
back
for
in.
giving me this opportunity to work with all these amazing people. I hope you guys have enjoyed Spectacular. Thank you for letting me be a part of it. I'm gonna go cry now because apparently that's what I do. All right,
She's
back
the
to
best.
you guys.
Give her love. She's
I
the
love
best.
you.
Give her love.
We'll see you
Give
again
her
in
some love.
2019.
That's right. It's been an honor, Jen. It's been an honor. It's been a true honor.
Back to you guys.
All right, as we get back here to obviously John Roca, heartbroken, and then what about the announcement here too? And it kind of couples on. Matt Noe stepping down from the movie trivia Schmoedown and letting his friend know from a long time that there is no more top 10. That team is done. So it looks like the Founding Fathers will be a team going forward here.
Makes
John
sense.
Roca,
Yep.
though, bummed, focus on just trying to get back on the horse. He just doesn't, you can tell
No
he's bummed,
pun
but Ethan
intended.
Irwin, excited, wanted the championship, and now he's focused on New York. He likes to play the game. He wants to play the game, and now he's the champion defending in New York. It's a hell of a season.
The spotlight didn't intimidate him, and just for us on this side of the ledger who have to deal with the bottom line of dollars and cents here at the Schmoedown, Ethan Irwin has plenty of frequent flyer miles that he can use to get himself a ticket to New York. We don't have to worry about that expenditure, buddy, but in all seriousness, John...
Looks like Mark's wearing
we thought we'd
Roca's
see
hat.
history made today. We did not expect
He
to
was
see
leaning
history
over.
sealed
Oh,
between him and Matt
A
Noe,
little
but
bit.
great players of the game, great friends they will always be. And John Roca, what does the future hold for him? Well, we're not sure. Hell, we don't know what's going to happen about a whole lot next season, but we do know that season 6 is going to be bigger and better than anything you've ever seen yet. And until then, we get to enjoy some holiday tidings. And
Christian has
before
something to
we
say.
go any further here, I would like everybody in our studio, what a great crowd we've had today, give our crew a big hearty round of applause. They're working their tails off all day here today.
All right, Mark, so like I said in the video, just to reiterate, as you saw those stuff, next season, I'd like to thank Collider for everything that they have done so far for the movie trivia Schmoedown. Next season, the singles division will live on the Schmoes No channel. It will be there. We will be taping from these studios. As I said inside of that entire video, there's more there. Go back and listen to it. A lot of things to happen. The streaming, the movie trivia Schmoedown, Throwdown, all of it. It's all in that, and we can't wait to see. And we really, like I said in the video, it's really because of you guys. It's really everything that you guys have done and been able to support us. That is how we make this work. So thank you to our patrons. If you, like I said in that video, if you enjoy this, if you think that it was worth it, go on over to next season. Help us get this thing bigger and better. All the competitors here, all the crew, everybody that puts their heart and soul. For the hardcore fans, we're going to do bigger and better things next season, and we want you guys to come along on the ride with us.
Yeah, it started on the road when we were both in Alaska, one of the earliest forays in Schmoes No history, and now 2019 appears to see Mark Ellis and Christian Harloff as the Schmoes No back on the road once again, partner. It's been a hell of a ride thus far. I look forward to us gassing up the old Toyota Prius and driving to New York City.
All right, for everybody here, for you guys, for the champions, for the new champions, for the former champions, for everybody next season, once again, you want to see Merle versus Irwin for the title in New York? Well, you can come see it. Schmoedownlive.com. Get the tickets now before we are sold out. It is only a month away. January. That's right. That's when it's all going to take place. Thank you to everyone once again. I don't know if Finstock will ever find his mask. I don't care.
He better.
So, guys, thank you. Appreciate it. From Mark Ellis,
It'd be like that damn bag.
and the whole damn crew. Schmoedown Spectacular 3 was everything we could have hoped for, and it was all because of you. Thank you, guys. We'll see you next time.
And to all, a good night.
Who's got it?
Oh my gosh. They won't show. They won't tell us.
Oh yeah, they will. Bibiani. Yes! He was eating a burrito?
I love it.
Hell yes.
Oh my gosh. That's
so
awesome.
good. All right.
Yeah.
So what a way to end the Schmoedown Spectacular Video 3. So much going on. So much information.
Yes.
So let's start at the top. Inner Geekdom battle, Kalinowski versus Mara Kanopic.
Okay, so that match was a hell of a match. Once again, they go to sudden death. Mara has been there before, so she's seen it. It looks like the both of them kind of felt that wear and tear of playing in the matches, and she fought valiantly through all of that. And I mean, hats off to Mike Kalinowski for able to get the belt and so that corruption storyline can keep going.
Right.
I myself wish that Mara still had the belt, but again, that's not how it turned out.
Plo Koon ended up sealing the fate of Mara Kanopic. One thing that I was a little taken aback by was obviously the dismay and the upset that Mara Kanopic was. She did not take the loss very well. And you know what? Sometimes you do get really invested and you work really hard, and the loss feels like a blindside. And the fact that they were so close and it ended up coming down to that sudden death question, and it was a Star Wars question, so it already felt like Star Wars was kind of against her. However, Inner Geekdom champion, Star Wars better be on your list of high knowledgeable topics. I mean, Star Wars has got to be. Granted, yes, a lot of people say Star Wars because it has its own league doesn't really need to be in the Inner Geekdom, but at the same time, like we said, Plo Koon isn't that deep of a cut when it comes to Star Wars questions. So I hope she does kind of recover. We've seen what happens. Like even Roka's gotten knocked down to the point where he talks about how he's going to quit. But I don't know if Mara's going to make that recover and come back and battle, because as you saw, Dan Murrell wasn't even there after the fact. Christian made mention of her going and making a rematch in New York. That obviously isn't happening. So I hope, just as a competitor, as a person, Mara can recover from that loss in Inner Geekdom, because she has done amazing and she has a lot of fans created in this league.
Yeah, I really hope that she can kind of take a step back, which you kind of need sometimes. I mean, this does take a toll on you if you're in the league and you're really like there. I mean, a lot of pressure from both sides, like them wanting to do well in the league, but also wanting to do well for the fans as well. So take your time, and I just hope that Mara is able to kind of relax, breathe, kind of figure stuff out, and then come back when she's ready.
And then another person that we saw finally take the step away was, of course, Matt Nost. We know that Matt Nost, behind the scenes, has got so much going on. He's a business owner, and the man's got to run his business, and California ain't easy to get across, and where he lives and where that's going on and where the Schmoedown is. Like, the fact that he makes it for all these events is amazing, but at the same time, there comes a point where putting that kind of effort and money into doing the Schmoedown, sometimes it's just not worth it in terms of what you're gaining from it. And the man is a very busy guy, and he's killing it right now with his business. Absolutely love it. If you guys are in the Fullerton area, check out
so close to Disney.
Two Saucy Broads. Amazing, but we get why he needs to walk away, and it's great for Roka as well, because Roka, although he's not dead weight, we've seen amazing things come from Matt Nost, but it is a way to grow for Roka to stick with the Founding Fathers and what we have going on with Dan Murrell. Of course, Roka, I love that in his post-interview, he just did a 180. It's like, nope, and I'm coming back for it. Like, that's what Roka does.
That's Roka. Yeah, you know, he sulks a little bit, but not too much. And then he's like, you know what? I'm right back into it. And that's what you kind of have to do, too, in that moment. So.
And Ethan Irwin walking away with the championship, Jay Washington being the manager. It's great for both of them.
Yes.
I really want to see them go far. I want Ethan Irwin. I love that he has Jay Washington, because it adds some of that energy and charisma. But I've got to see a little bit more from Ethan Irwin in terms of character-wise. We know he's already got the knowledge for sure, but beef up that character, man. Get a little cocky with it if you have to, because you know you are the best.
I think for him right now, he should kind of keep it in, but if he goes into the New York live event and comes out still defending that belt, still having the belt, then I could see him kind of, you know, taking that a little bit and be like, well, I just beat two champions.
Yeah,
so.
And maybe the energy will kind of dislodge him from his self-reserved self, and then just.
But
gets
at the
into
same
it.
time, that self-reserve is a big advantage for him, where he's just like, you know what, I'm out here to play a game.
I mean, look at Merle. Merle's the same way, and he's got a hell of a following. So hopefully it works out for the two of them battling it out in New York. Now, the Patreon announcement. Christian and I and Vanessa, we already discussed talking about the Patreon and what the future is for Collider Video and the separation of the Schmoedown back to Schmoes Know. So we did know about that going on. So if you want to see Christian's announcement, you can go watch it in the actual video 3 on the channel. But we don't know what the future is going to hold for us and the Schmoedown in terms of the reactions. Clearly they are going to be in a market that we are not really attainable for a wide audience. They are going to be doing things on Patreon only. Granted, there are going to be the matches on Friday that we could still do for the singles events. We might just stick to that. Otherwise, I don't know about producing videos specifically for their Patreon. Don't know how that would work because that's a lot of work. The fact that we've been here for like 7 hours just filming, not to mention we also have to edit these videos and get them uploaded, and it's right before Christmas. It does take a lot of effort for us to be able to run our channel, live our lives, and be able to give you guys the content for someone else's content. Love the Schmoedown. We still watch it no matter what, but at this point in time, we aren't sure what is going to be when it comes to Late to the Party and Schmoedown reactions.
Right. I just want to, everything that he said, the Schmoedown is a fantastic thing that's happened. We love movie trivia even before the Schmoedown, so for the Schmoedown to come and be at the level of production that it is amazing. I mean, we've seen them all the way from when they were still on the Schmoes Know show, when it was just a little bit, like a little tiny segment on the show, to this grand thing. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what they are going to do in the future for the Schmoedown, but like you said, as far as reactions, we're not sure.
And when it comes to investment into the Schmoedown, obviously we reiterate what Christian says. If you feel like it's worth it, absolutely go ahead and invest into the Schmoedown. We alone spend hundreds of dollars each time we go and attend anything Schmoedown related.
Yeah, we pay for that ourselves.
Yeah,
so Christian that's not something that...
Christian, Collider, none of them pay us to be a part of that. We make the trips. If it's in New York, make the trip to go. Buy the tickets. Find a way there. If it's in Los Angeles, same thing. If it's at the Star Wars Celebration, find a way to get there. Any way you can support it. Buy a shirt. Do what you can. But obviously that Patreon is where they make it easy for everybody to jump in. We have a Patreon ourselves, and we love everybody that is invested in us and everyone that is invested in the Schmoedown, because clearly we put a lot of effort into our investment into what these guys are doing, to the point where we highly believe in them and what their future holds. It's only going to get bigger from here. And as Christian has said recently, the Schmoedown is our sports. It is where we go to be those sports nerds.
Yeah, I mean, just going back to what we were talking about in the first video that we did about Shire Wolves, how I was like, this is how it feels like to have one of your sports teams in a Super Bowl, a big match, and you're just like, oh my gosh. I mean, I watch the NFL.
Vanessa's got the Vikings.
I have the Vikings, and they haven't been in the Super Bowl in a really long time. So, each game I watch with them, I watch it. I'm like, okay, I hope that they win. But this is with the Super Bowl, basically. This is the movie trivia of Super Bowl. The spectacular is it. So for me to watch the Shire Wolves in a match that is something big, oh man,
it's for us, it's for you guys, and obviously they have to kind of change up what they're doing in terms of funding, and it makes absolute sense why they need to go this way, because they want to make it bigger, and the fact that they're going to New York, selling out shows, it's only going to get bigger from here. So, and again, everything we say in terms of not knowing what's going to happen, it's in regards to our reactions to the Schmoedown. Anytime Christian Harloff wants us to come over and compete in the movie trivia Schmoedown, we will be there. We're looking forward to that future. 2019, you may see LTTP back in that ring. So either way, thank you guys for watching our reaction to all 3 of the videos for Collider Videos Schmoedown Spectacular.
Yes, and you can follow us on our Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, Stardust.
All the social networking gin joints, you know where they are. Kick into our party, fuel our party, keep our party going on our Patreon, gets us where we need to go. Thank you guys so much, and as always...
Now it's time to say goodbye.
This party is finally over. Jeez. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, wait. No. Hold on. Wait. It came at the tail end of the video. Robert Meyer Burnett making its return.
Gosh! He was the one who stole his. It makes sense though, but he
it's
stole
perfect.
it. So good.
Yeah, I'm
Can't
sorry we're
wait.
gonna get out of here without talking about Robert Meyer Burnett. Such a perfect way to bring him back in.
What's
And,
gonna happen?
I mean, it would make sense.
What if
he kicked him out of the page? He kicked him out of the lion's den.
Very true. What I'm saying. What if Andrew Guy, Robert Meyer Burnett? He said he has somebody on his team.
Oh yes, I'm looking.
What
forward
if
to
it's
that.
both of them together? They're trying to bring the league down. Why? Perfect. Makes perfect sense for both
What
of
would
them.
2019 bring when it comes to Burnett Guy and the rest of the scum and villainy of the Schmoedown? Don't know. We'll find out next year. Bye.